Okay, so she is weird, right? And she had like much better. She decided that she would just give me a new dad that was much worse because she was one of those like, oh, you ever know those women who have like babies with a guy that's so obviously a horrible person, or they have like, their thing is like, oh, all my kids have the same dad, instead of like, my husband is a good person, and like they'll do that one instead. I knew so many bitches like that. That's that bird shit for real. Like you rather your child suffer, and then society says, what, you're a better woman because you gave your coochie to one guy that's a really bad guy? Like, that doesn't even make sense. But she was one of those. She was like, because it's like a societal thing that you're perceived as like a failure, pretty much, if you're, or like more of a hoe, I guess, because you're conceiving with multiple people. I think that's so stupid. You gotta, if you're conceiving, once you start conceiving, you gotta stop thinking about yourself. It's not about you anymore. It's not about you. Okay? And I had told her so many times, I was like, yo, I did not ask for you to have me. Because she forgets that. Like, I think she really is genuinely so upset with herself and her poor decisions. And then also, not what I amounted to. Like, I'm not going to degrade myself and be like, oh, I'm not well, or, you know, I've had my struggles with like substance abuse and like unhealthy attachments for sure. But given the circumstances, I'm doing really well. Like, I've still amounted to more than her. She didn't graduate high school. She didn't pursue any college. She never went back for a GED. She actually wanted to use my diploma and then make herself one, because that's the type of woman she is. She was like, you think I could make a copy of your high school diploma and put my name on it and then start applying for other jobs? I was like, you could actually go get one, fucking dummy. And then she acts like I'm the fucking leech, right? She has the nerve to treat me like I'm the one that's just so entitled and I'm so spoiled. But she's just abusive and evil and crazy, in my opinion. So with that was my upbringing, right? I'm being lied to by literally everybody in my family about who my biological father is, because nobody wants to really be the bad guy, because she's also really good at being a victim while victimizing other people. So she is evil. Like, what she did to me was so evil, because she would leave me at my grandma's house all the time and then go out and get drunk and do God knows what the fuck. And she would leave my aunts, her sisters, responsible for me and my little brother. She wouldn't take us to school on time or enough. Like, there was times where, like, if we missed, like, if I missed the bus or something, I just simply would not be going to school. There was no, like, she's so weird. She would rather go all the way, because we lived in East Hartford, and she would rather go all the way to Hartford to drop me off at my grandma's and just not have to think about picking me up from school, than, like, bringing me to school late, because she's always worried about the wrong shit. She was worried about how she's going to be perceived. And also, it's really on the schools too for, like, I didn't go to school enough. They should have looked at my records and, like, my attendance records and had real life conversations with her, like, but they kept letting her manipulate. And I say letting her lightly, because, you know what, I will say she is really good at it, so I'm not gonna say, like, I'm not gonna do too much, because I was also manipulated by her my entire life. She manipulates the police too. Like, my recent bouts of psychosis, she had, like, told them that I'm the manipulative one, and that, like, I'm just always pretending to be a victim. I'm always pretending to be sad, and I'm like, no, you don't. Okay, fine. I'm not mad at her anymore. I think you know what, I did have bouts of psychosis because she disturbed my reality so much. But then she also, I think, would pay people, her and some other people would, like, pay people to follow me and, like, say things, like, you know, that gang stalking shit. They're so corny for that. Like, you guys are weird and stupid and ugly. and nasty. That's what I think. Every time I would hear it, I wouldn't even acknowledge them. It would be dead ass, like, follow me around to try to create psychosis. And I'm like, y'all must be bored. Like, y'all must be bored or just sick. Like, you have to be really sick, I feel like. You have to be sick inside, like, up here. Because you want to see me scared? Like, you're getting off on this, huh? Oh, yeah, you're going to hell. This has to be, like, a weird fetish or something. And I was not engaging with it at all. Like, but the weird thing, what made it difficult to navigate was because they would be talking about things that I genuinely enjoy, or things that, like, they knew would actually bother me mentally. So it is just overall sick as fuck. How much did y'all make to do that? If we're doing it for free, like, imagine torturing somebody for free based off a lie. Oh my god, y'all are going to the deepest depths of hell. It's so sad. I feel so bad for you. You know that video I had a vlog not too long ago, is I was like, why y'all competing to be pieces of shit? Because that's what it really is. I'm like, yo, why y'all want to be a bad person so bad? Like, you know how broken you have to be to go out and be malicious to somebody you don't know because you can? Like, you know how much power you have to lack in your own life? Like, that's sad. Like, you need me to be beneath you. You need me to be sick and crazy so you could feel worth something. Damn. You're a fucking loser. Like, what a fucking loser. Ew. They would say, like, words, like, trigger words that would upset me because they would remind me of, like, my PTSD. They didn't even know what they were doing. I feel like they were just so evil. Like, you don't even know what pain you're causing somebody. You just want to cause pain. You know? That's sick. It's okay, because I'm gonna talk about you on the internet, and it's gonna catch up to you eventually. I don't know how. Don't know when. I don't know if I'm gonna be the one to do it. I think you're fucked, buddy. God saw it regardless. It doesn't matter. I don't even have to, like, take. Sometimes you don't have to take it upon your. Vengeance is the Lord's. Amen. Vengeance is the Lord's. That's God's job to handle you, you know. God said don't touch his children, and then you went and touched and you did it cruelly, and then you felt justified. Yeah, you're sick. So I think she was aware of that happening to me, and because she already viewed me as so little and disgusting, like, she genuinely didn't even think I was worth humanity at any time. Like, you have to think about it. Like, nobody really thinks about it from my perspective or from a humane level because they want to make excuses for her. Yo, she doesn't have empathy. She does not have empathy for people. Mind you, okay, so she decided that she wanted a crackhead to be my dad instead of a present father. And I think she said it was because he was selling drugs, or, you know what I mean? She had said, oh, he was too into the lifestyle. And I was like, I was looking at the other guy and I was like, oh my God, he's literally robbing people all the time. Matter of fact, you take the stuff he robbed. He's a booster. And you bring me the boosted stuff and you think that shit's cute. So, she is weird. This is the word. I have to redo the bun. I mean, the ponytail. I have to brush it back now too. But you know what? I want to see how to style it while it's on. Okay, this is cute. I think some parts are still longer than others, so I'm not gonna. I mean, that's kind of the vibe with curly hair. You do want it to look like it has volume, but some parts are a little too long. So yeah. I'm talking about, it's actually hilarious because I'm like talking about real life, like horrible things that like people would literally want to end their shit for. And I'm like, yeah, she paid people to harass me. Yeah, she got me left in a mental institution, because it's like, it can't get any worse than what she's already done. There's no lower that she can go. But I do think sometimes to myself, and God doesn't like it, but sometimes I sit with myself and I think, God, please lace her shit. Like, may the next line she does, you know, the line, may the next line be the last line. Amen. And he's like, girl, I'm not gonna do that, girl. I'm like, damn, you're gonna let her do this to me? You just take her out. What's she even doing here? How's she allowed to be here? Probably because she's a work of the devil. Amen. Let's do the next video.